We live?
We live, man.
Oh, we live? Oh,
We
damn,
live.
my bad. Hey, man, say, man. Do.
It's all the gun noise.
Come on, man.
What
No,
they-
that
what they
was-
used to
that
say?
was the response.
How your what was the TikTok? How your gun sound?
Oh, I don't remember. What was the funniest one?
They did the Meek Mill. They said, "Get up!"
I thought you were gonna be like, they did the Meek Mill. Take that. Oh,
Whoa,
Yeah,
yeah.
all
That's toughy.
these are allegedly. What's that, Jason Lee, when he be hitting that button?
Facts,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Welcome to the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know what's up in this stuff. Weekly this week. Guys, we got a full couch today.
Full house.
Technically,
full house.
technically we do.
Fuller
Welcome
house.
back, Hef. Before we move, shout out to Triller, by the way. I'm gonna throw that out there. Be Wood, man.
Shout out to
Shout out to Triller, man.
Locked in?
Secondly, the pod locked in, so is Be Wood Cook.
Oh, let's go. Hold up.
Let's go.
Look, about then.
Oh, no,
He didn't know about the Triller. They didn't know about Triller.
Oh yeah, we just on Triller. What's up, Triller?
Yeah, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
up, baby?
Yeah.
But yeah, so before we move on, we have a new platform. So when we talking about +1 and all the plats, we talking about Triller too, by the way. So get your butt over there. I think we're gonna start doing a lot more with them because, I mean, they have a lot of access right now. So we're gonna rock with Triller too. YouTube, we still love you, please, we still love you. But
You too.
when you get to YouTube, make sure you double punch. Because when you do that, you get all notifications, right? You get all the live videos, all the new posts, everything. It will be delivered to you and notification. But, you know, I don't do anything without addressing the fam that I keep with me. What's up, Fred?
It is, it's Coach Hef this week.
Okay.
Coach Hef this week. Last week, because y'all couldn't remember.
Yeah, which one was it? I forgot. It was 2
Ref
weeks
F,
ago.
Coach F.
It was Coach Hef last week, but the reason why I wasn't here is because I was supposed to have an impromptu ring ceremony. Yeah, so
Who got married?
no, not that kind of thing, but a light flex. But like my NCAA championship ring, I still don't have because I wasn't able to get it because I moved here before the ceremony. So the team that I won it with, the coaches played UTA that Thursday, and so I was supposed to go there, get my ring, all this other stuff. You know, see some of my former people. She forgot the ring.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Kendra and Casey. I love y'all. So
Hey,
I now have
FedEx
to go.
work.
Mm-hmm.
I now have to go to Tarleton. They play Tarleton on. Shout out to on birthday.
Oh,
So
no,
I'll be in Stephenville.
Next
on the
Saturday.
birthday.
Next Saturday.
That's some bullshit. You supposed to be celebrating me, nigga. I'm
I
just
can
joking.
celebrate. I'm about to say, I can celebrate you.
Actually, I won't be here that
I'm
that
just
week.
joking.
It's tough.
So you know, it is what it is. But like, yeah. So that's why I was out. But that's on Saturday, so I won't miss that episode that week.
Right on.
Speaking of the episode that week, you know, we record. It's spooky
Oh, well,
haircut.
Hey, yeah,
That's
we
what I'm
got
saying.
we
So
got
we might
figure
have
that
to
out.
shift,
Yeah,
right?
we got to shift that one.
Because I'm about to, you know, the kids might go a little trunk or
Yeah, 'cause
treating.
I'm gonna be a wax. Damn, I just thought about that.
Yeah.
God, dog.
What day?
figure it out, but-
31st is Thursday.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I got four.
really?
Man, I got
Turned
four
up.
things that day.
So
But
we
go
gotta,
ahead, man. Hold
you said
on.
we got to switch it up on the recording.
We might got, we
We
might
have
got
to.
to. Yeah, we
'cause
got to.
What do you mean? It's Thursday night.
Sunday.
Y'all, hey, by the way, y'all watching behind the scenes operational?
I'm about to say Sunday.
Be
what's
with
up?
Cooks, man. Be with Cooks. Be with Cooks.
Yes, sir. Wait, what are we doing?
We
We
will
gas
Cooks,
or pass?
Gas
We
or
doing
Pass,
this?
Triller.
Man, everything is the parent company. Be with Cooks.
That's the whole
Be
deal.
with
that's-
your
that's the-
cars,
that's the-
you know
yeah,
what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's just Be with
Hollywood
Cooks,
B.
man.
Right?
What
Hollywood
we
B.
doing?
Post
What
it
we
live.
doing?
That's my
Be with
favorite.
Cooks.
Post it
Bro,
live.
listen. I still believe right now, if Be With Cooks opened up Post It Live, it would be he'd be the next Jason.
Oh, I
Lee.
could turn that button on right now.
Bro, I promise
Yeah.
you, that
Turn
was
the
the greatest
faucet
idea
on,
You
you
still
ever.
got the little method.
Yeah, turn the faucet
Method
on,
work,
boy.
Bro.
especially on Triller.
Oh my god.
Hey, Triller, we just dropped your name 3 times, man. We need
I know.
access.
Come
What's
on,
up?
Triller. Yeah, keep going.
Endorsement.
Yeah, we needed something. Come on, baby.
Put a little logo on there.
Let's leverage this.
Yeah.
Speaking of leverage.
Mhm.
Corey from Corey's Corner. I'll put Perry down there chewing on a bone.
Perito.
Chewing on a bone. He been lonely all week because I've been busy all week.
You'll be all right.
Bro, same.
Bruh.
A little nasty.
Bro, these schools is out of pocket.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ref,
Oh, you-
my ref hef job this week has been kicking my
Go
butt.
get straight into it then.
Oh, we just gonna jump into my stuck of the week?
Yeah.
Sure, why
Or
not?
Stucky Week-cap. Hey.
Stucky Week-cap.
Recap whatever you
Let's
want
do
to do.
Week-cap, 'cause we ain't
Yeah, I
done
know we ain't
Week-cap
done
in a
no
minute.
Week-cap in a minute, bruh. These schools and school buses got to get it together, bro.
Bro, he be having the wildest.
So-
oh my gosh.
So
Man, you ain't getting on the bus drivers or nothing like
I'll
that.
tell you this: the past 2 weeks have been no school in their games. I ref volleyball. No school has started on time and
Because
shown
of
up
the
on
buses,
time
right?
because of the buses. Last night was the worst, right? Last night I was
Because
at
of the
Sam.
buses or the bus
Bus drivers.
No, buses, bus driver. I'm sorry,
because
I
the
lumped
buses
them
could be
together.
leaking.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so bus drivers or the scheduling. So like last night was the
Okay,
scheduling issue, but it was
The
a
barn.
stupid scheduling issue, right?
Y'all
So
get paid
I was
overtime
refing
for
at
games?
no.
Oh,
No
okay,
overtime?
bet.
No,
Oh,
that's why I'm like, y'all got to be on time because I only get paid per the game, period. So I'm reffing junior high game last night, 8th grade A and B teams. At the end of the season, they do this like matriculation thing where they go play at the high school that they would feed into. So last night I was at Sam, but I was reffing Carter and Workman.
Oh, that's right there.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? But like,
BPT.
tell me why Carter showed up on time
Wow.
Surprising.
and Workman was 45 minutes late.
That's
That's
down the
weird.
street. Workman down the street, ain't it?
From Sam, yeah.
Yeah.
But the bus that needed to get them from Workman to Sam was at Lamar because it was originally scheduled for Lamar.
That's all the
But
way on the other side of town.
If you could charge them for that extra time, where would the money come from?
The school, the
yeah,
host
the
school.
city, right?
Oh,
Yeah, well,
school
yeah, I
ain't-
guess technically
Yeah.
city,
yeah,
but
school,
it's the
school
school.
can barely pack lunches for the kids.
But the school
The
always
city,
has
man.
money for
Hey,
athletics.
man, so the city of Arlington, what's
Nah,
going
they
on,
don't.
bro?
Oh,
No.
and let's really talk about that. Arlington ISD, y'all got to get it together with these
Arlington
paychecks.
ISD, Charles, they trash.
No, I don't know about
They
that.
tra- no,
trash,
they
but they got to
tra-
give
no.
it to
No,
paychecks.
He
Athletics
said you're
are
not
trash,
going to
bro.
give me the on top.
No, straight up, because trust me, I know they when you say they pay for kids in school, I can speak for at least Gun. They don't. Like they don't. The parents got to chip in to make sure
That's
the
right.
kids can eat.
That's right.
And the people like the kids that don't eat, there's parents that just go in there and we'll give them money and stuff like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
hey, but
The truth.
Gun has
Yeah, AISD
changed.
involved
Y'all
in none
seen
of that.
Gun? Have you seen Gun since? Remember when
Yeah,
we
yeah,
did?
I've seen
He
it.
said
Yeah.
they put the money in the wrong place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they put and that
yeah,
gym
yeah,
and that gym
100%.
is the gym design is terrible.
That football
Anyway,
field nice though.
but all that to say, I need run me my money because AISD they still old school with the paper checks.
Yeah,
bro.
they've been paying slow since mom was working.
Yeah,
So
it makes no sense.
I would just bill them, just to fake bill them.
Well,
Just
nah,
send
well,
this
there's-
envelope and just bill them.
They go bill you too.
Invoice.
They gonna bill you. They gonna bill you.
Or I'll
Send
get
the
blocked,
invoice.
or I'll get blocked and won't be able to work.
That's what I'm
AISD.
saying.
Nah,
They
hell
go-
no. I'd be like, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Well,
you
no,
probably-
I
you
be
supposed to
reaching out like,
Yeah.
but like you're supposed to. There's a window. There's like a 45-day. They have up to 45
And
days
that
to pay you,
45?
right?
That's crazy.
But like
Wow.
Fort Worth ISD, they own it with Arbiter. Arbiter Sports is like the app and like software that they use to pay pay officials, right?
Yeah.
When I tell you, I go in to the game, I sign in like with my name and date and stuff like that. I already
Yeah.
have my account number showing up because
Yeah.
I'm already scheduled in there. That paycheck, the pay is in my account like no later than 2 days after the game. Sometimes it's
Oh,
the
that's
day
good.
of.
That's good.
So like I haven't noticed right now because I have another game that I ref tomorrow night. I haven't noticed that the payment is pending. The day just has to end, and then normally I get another text at midnight saying that it's been deposited into my Arbiter account, and then I get to choose when I move it from Arbiter to my bank account. But like,
I just want to know what's the net 45 for AI or any
Yeah,
school
that's
district.
crazy.
That is just you got the funds.
They using my funny money trying to make
you
something
already
else clear.
budgeted.
They robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
and
you
then
get the
they
price
pay-
to pay them at?
and then they pay you like I was expecting when I first got it. I was expecting one check at the end of the month. Like all the games I worked, everything I signed for,
Yeah.
because that would be the smart thing to do,
Yeah.
bro. It's one single check per game.
That's so dumb.
Oh, you got,
I'm reffing AISD junior high games once or twice a week.
That's
You
so
stuck.
dumb.
I still have not gotten paid for a game I refed on September 9th.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Hey, y'all-
And this week
Yeah,
is
you
the
stuck, man.
no, not this week. Next week is the 45th day. So
sound like I'll never be a ref.
you could be a ref,
This-
just pick and choose what district. I
Oh,
don't know
bet.
about I don't know about
We need to
Mansfield.
go
I don't know about
to
Urban.
South
I don't
Lake
know
Carroll.
about
That's what we need to do.
I
Mansfield.
said, well, they gonna
South Lake. They
South
in the
Lake
Fort
might
Worth.
run you up out of there.
Yeah,
real talk.
You can't be a ref. Somebody else might.
You gonna call tech? They gonna call tech on you.
Yeah. facts.
Well, no,
Yeah.
well, what is it? Not affirmative action. What's the other one?
No, that is it. But they,
Born in the land, born
They
in
gotta
gonna
get some
say
blacks.
reaffirmative.
Gotta get some great blacks, baby. GBs.
Yeah,
All
but yeah,
right.
that's
Hey,
a
you call it
Stucky
affirmative,
Week-cap
they
right
call
there.
it
Hey,
confirmative.
question number 1 on his application: did you vote for Donald Trump?
That's right. Hey, that's the first thing.
Wow.
That's the first line. Brian gonna say, yeah.
I was like,
All right, let's go. Who's next on the week-cap? You gotta get into
I'm
the
good
Stucky
on the
situation.
weekend.
Hey, you ain't got nothing special?
I got it.
Let's get on. Let's pile up on the school district.
Let's
Bet.
follow up on
I'm
the
with
school
it.
district.
Yeah.
You just talking about how bad
So,
it is with school and
I'll-
shit?
I'll tell you-
I
I'll
think
tell
that's
you.
45 day, bro.
crazy.
A 45 day net. First of all, I hate nets.
That's
bro, but I
contracted
get
day.
it.
Yeah, that's
45
contracted.
days and you have the money and you budget. That's how they know how to pay you. So they budgeted you in there. What am I waiting? What am I waiting? We talking about kids that you get paid from what, the government? Isn't that where the money come from? Or taxes? Or
Yeah,
how's
taxes,
that work?
yeah.
Yeah, tax. Well,
First of all,
technically,
I
taxes
really
funded
want to
too.
know that. How does that? So when they say, so imagine if they get, we'll just say hypothetically a $10 million check. Where does that money come from?
It
Your
depends on
taxes.
who.
Well, I know it goes to taxes, but is it like the county clerk is like just
I'm sure
wiring
it's the
them the
city.
money or?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a city. They have budgets
Yeah,
depending
yeah,
on
it's
where you're
the
at.
city.
And
Yeah.
they-
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah.
So the
bet.
state at large has a department of education.
Yeah.
And you have independent school
branches
districts.
of that.
So it runs down from that, and then you would have also on a federal level, as far as regulations and everything else, the great Department of Education,
Yeah.
the
which Donald Trump
DOE,
trying to get rid of, by the
or
way.
they call Ed.
Yeah,
That's-
just,
they
yeah.
literally
Well, I
call
guess you
Ed.
wouldn't even have to really worry about money anyway, because
Education
what you doing? You ain't paying for nothing cash. You just waiting for a wire or a check.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
waiting for the check. That's the problem. I'm tired of waiting.
Yeah, school district, y'all trash, man.
Yeah.
I went to a football game Friday though in that same school district.
I wonder if private school
You know
like
what I'm
this.
saying? Shout out to
Go
my boy.
private
Private
school.
school, private
Go
school, is
private.
private owned, so maybe not. But I don't know.
Actually, private, it's
Probably
not.
worse.
Or the ones the two private schools I work for, they so bougie. They're just like, bro, what's your Venmo? Let's just Venmo you the money right
But
now.
that's how.
Whoa,
That's how.
whoa,
Like to
whoa,
me.
Shout
why
out to
can't
the
it be like
privates,
that?
baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Why can't it like?
Well, arbiter is more like official. That
Well,
and
I
arbiter
know
works
wait,
just fine. You know?
public, private, it's probably easier to get money and transfer money.
They
you
use
gotta
like
go through all the
their
higher ups and
booster
all that.
clubs are who they pay it out of.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay,
have a
bet.
Zelle. They have an account that
Yeah.
has a Zelle attached to it, a Venmo attached to it,
That
and they
has
just
the
pay
money,
people,
so you just pay from
which
that
is the
account.
same
But
thing
you-
the education department
You
can do.
just you heard the story he told us.
No,
about
I know.
TCU.
Listen, I'll give you
I
another
can
one.
only imagine trying to spend a
My
little
kid
couple dollars.
goes to my kid is in Mansfield ISD, right?
Oh yeah, they boozy.
No. Every day, every first of the month, I have to put a check in his backpack,
That's crazy.
and it's
In his bag?
2024.
And the teacher just go in there and take it.
Because if I don't, I go online and I try to do it, and it's a 5% interest charge.
So
That
hold on.
bothers the
It has to
mess
be in
out
the
of
bag?
me, bro.
It has to be in his backpack.
Do the kids give it to him, or the
No, so
the teachers?
here's
just
what I
take it?
started doing, because I never liked that idea.
It's a-
Even though I know that they have
That's
a system.
crazy.
Yeah, but this is I never
The
liked
kids
it.
are laundering money.
No, so right.
Whoa.
But check this out. This is what I
Yeah.
do, just
Whoa.
to make sure, right? I drop
They
my
gotta pay
son
taxes.
off. Look, I drop my son off. They go inside. He goes inside. I drop my other kid off. I come right back and then I hand him the check.
Yeah, I'm not.
I ain't playing no game.
I'm not putting
Hey,
my
yeah,
check.
you
in
gonna
the
give me a
company
receipt.
bag.
What
You gonna
school
give me a
is this? Can
receipt?
you drop the name?
No,
or
I
what?
ain't doing that to him.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
But-
school is crazy.
No, but if they're operating like that, and this is a really decent school. So if they're operating like that, I can't imagine how the rest of them are.
100%.
That's crazy, bro. Because that 5% bothers me.
Yeah,
Because like I would love.
It's
to
the price
pay
of
my-
doing business, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like
It's because they have to pay the processor who's
exactly.
processing the
So
payment.
somebody gonna pass the
Somebody
buck, right?
taking that 5%.
Somebody gonna pay it. Like the
Mhm.
other day, I forgot where I was at. Oh, I was at Ampersand. I don't know if you ever been to Ampersand.
Amsterdam.
Ampersand. I don't drink coffee, but they have a fantastic lineup of teas.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I walked in there. I like to when people are like, oh, let's have a little. The greatest thing about TCU, everybody's relational, and so like anytime you have a meeting, it's like never in your office. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go get some coffee. Let's do
Love
this.
that.
Let's, have
Or
a,
let's
let's
walk.
eat over.
That's great.
Oh, I love it.
That's that corporate life.
Yeah, so somebody hit me up and was like, "Hey, we would love to chat with you." I said, "Cool, Ampersand, cool." She said, "Cool." Boom. So we go over there, and I'm not ashamed to say I may be a frequent user over there. You know what I'm saying? It's right across the street. Give me a nice hot tea. It's good. And usually, I might pay with cash or something else. And she was like, "Oh, okay. Are you paying with cash or card?" I got the same thing. I said card, and she goes, "Oh," and she gave me the total. I said, "Oh, they passed that mug right on to me, boy."
Because they have
Hey,
a third-party processor.
facts. They passed that mug right on to me. Like, why
And
am I
more
tripping?
importantly, they probably got bamboozled out of the matter of fact. Why did the processing machine look like?
Them white swivels.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
square.
They,
You know
made,
that-
they
Square.
made her buy the things
Uh-huh.
and they passed off the charge. So now she's getting it back from the
That white swivel.
yeah.
But I just can't stand that, bro.
Tea
Like,
so
'cause
good,
I
though,
would
I pay it.
love like the perks of having a credit card, like a travel card. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I would love to pay rent with that, so I can get the points and then pay that off every time. Like
No, I
it should
can't
be
do
that. It should be that simple. But when rent is as high as it is, and then you got to tack on a 3 or 5% fee,
Negative.
I'm
Unless
not
you
doing
pay the
it.
bank account, and then the bank account like still $2, $3.
Well, it's
come
literally
on,
like
man.
I feel like I did the math. I can't remember what it
I'm
was,
hitting
but it's
them
like if I did it,
transfers, boy.
I did that payment through credit card, bro. It's like an extra $150.
You talking about for your rent?
Yeah.
I'm transferring
Mm-hmm.
bank to bank.
Even-
Well, no,
even
but
my
what I'm
bank
saying
to
is I
bank's
would
$1.95.
rather use the credit card so that I can get points.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
easy
Yeah,
points.
because
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
double
yeah,
down
yeah,
if you use
yeah,
credit
yeah.
card, but you're not gonna
get
put
something out of
150 on there every time.
Exactly, bro. I'm not doing. That's
We're talking about
$150, bro.
we're talking about like $1,400 a year.
Just
For
in
interest,
that
fees.
one time
It's the
fee.
fees. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that's crazy.
crazy, bro. Like that's
That is crazy.
stupid.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. So that's my Stucky, and banking fees like that could be my Stuckers of the week.
He gave us
Stucky
yeah,
Week,
yeah,
Stucky Week-cap is turned into the Mustang of the week, and it's clearly AISD
or independent school districts
in general.
that do this.
Yeah,
If you are
Y'all gotta-
operating in
if you got cash
2024
in
and
there,
we got to
We
write
gotta,
checks,
yeah, bro. We
So
gotta,
Fort Worth ISD, y'all safe. 'Cause
we gotta
they do
tighten up, huh?
Electronic.
of course.
Yeah, I done
They
seen
do
some of this
electronic.
stuff.
They fail too.
Yeah,
We didn't get an ass.
They might have spent the money there, but they ain't spending it in other
Yeah,
places.
we gonna catch you.
I was about to
100%.
say.
We gonna catch your ass.
Hey, hold
We'll
on,
get your
man.
I'm just talking about how they pay us. That's
They
all.
didn't-
I'm just saying they say
But we
how
were-
they pay
But the
us.
Look,
Venmo?
listen,
That's crazy. Boy.
Me and
Hey.
Claudia were both shocked that first day when we said,
Send
"Hey,
it.
we got this balance. We just want to pay the balance for the year if we can. Like, how do we?"
Put the check
They're
in the
like,
bag.
"Oh, no problem. So what we do here, we write a check. You put it in the kid's bag in the morning, and then we go through and grab all the check." I'm like, this sound crazy. All right, I just was like, sure. Now I'm finna walk the
Sir,
check in there.
put it in the bag. It's okay. This is
I'm
what
so-
we do.
No.
I would have immediately did. This is how bad I am with stuff. Sometimes, like somebody will tell me their process. Sometimes be on the phone. Sometimes be in your face. I'll be like,
No, I made that.
I
face.
literally say
Yes.
this. That sounds logical to y'all, right? Like
Yeah.
me walking this check in or putting a check in a child's backpack. That sounds logical to y'all.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's just our process.
terrible.
Hey,
Terrible
what they
process.
say? What we say, black folk, you better than me.
My favorite. So let's do that real quick. Let's go through black folk. You know what? We should make another segment called Black Folk Quotes.
Or affirmations. Those
Honestly.
are affirmations, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, black folk quotes.
Which one would be better? Black
so-
folks quotes?
I think black folks quotes because it rolls.
Top
Hey,
three?
Ask
Top
the,
three?
Ask the top three.
Top three.
No.
Black
We're staying.
folk. Oh, but we
so
gotta
black
stay
folks
for
quotes.
that.
Listen, black folks quotes actually has segments. Corey just created a segment, which was,
Boom.
"What do black folks say in the moment where they don't agree with you, but they don't want to argue with you?"
you better
Corey
than
was
me.
like, "You better than me."
You better than
Mine
me.
would have been, "Hey, you like it? I love it."
You like it?
Hey, well, Dad's would have been, "Whatever floats your
Whatever
boat."
floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Or finds a lost remote.
Yeah.
Bet.
Huh?
Bet.
Oh, bet.
Bet is a
bet.
very.
So-
Bet is
No. I got
But-
you. I got you. No, if it's bet, we're gonna say, "Oh, that's a bet."
Yeah, bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like you used to go like way back in that.
Hey,
Alright.
I'll be
problem.
like, come on, man. But Fort Worth, ISD have definitely found themselves in a Stucky situation.
Hey, first off, there was no tender last week, and it
yeah, I
hurt my
know it was really
feelings,
tough. Sir, we're not doing this.
No, I did not hit that.
No, you
Hey,
was
hey,
definitely in the bass.
No, sir. Go
Oh
get
yeah,
another
bass
one.
or baritone at
I,
another
but
one.
because I
So we
forget.
need to drop.
Hey,
Y'all
go
need
get
to
we need
just
to drop.
record it, and that way it doesn't
Yeah, we
matter.
just need to drop,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter who, what,
We
where,
can just
when,
press
why,
the
how.
button.
That's right. Who, Lil Perry want that noisy? He's like, I know this is gonna be a crazy situation.
He over there like, can I
He-
climb the ladder?
Big Meech.
Oh,
I think I'm Big Meech. Woo. Larry Hoover.
Man, 2 Chainz gonna be at TCU tomorrow, man.
Oh, that's tough. You
go
going?
on. Which,
No, I gotta go pick up Katie from
Him and his
airport.
son, like doing a podcast, or he's
No,
rapping?
2 Chainz doing a concert.
Oh, good.
which ad lib was better, the on BMF or that
Wow.
Glorilla? She hit the who.
Yeah, the who.
Doing the most. All right, so this one is from Ellie.
Okay, Ellie, what's up?
All right, I'm a 28-year-old white woman, and I've been dating this amazing guy who's 24 and black
Right on.
for about 2 years. He just proposed, and I'm invited to the cookout.
No,
Am
am
I?
I?
Oh,
You can't just throw
Am I?
yourself
Sorry,
in
I thought it said am.
About to say-
The
Hey,
dyslexia. All right. He just proposed. Am I invited to the cookout? And of course, I said yes because I love him. But here's my red flag. He's a total mama's boy. He's constantly seeking her opinion on everything, and I'm worried that when we get married, he won't be able to put our relationship first. I don't want to feel like I'm competing for his attention, especially when it comes to big decisions about our future. How do I know if he's really ready to put me first as his partner? Should I talk to him about it now, or am I overthinking?
Jeremy, you ain't been here in a minute. Jump it off, bro.
Well, I got to jump it off. All right,
Yeah,
first
you
off,
already.
this literally reminds me of quick backstory. I saw a TikTok the other day that had a ton of views, over 1 million views, because this guy pretty much told his girlfriend, or no, his fiance, to get in the back seat when his mom was trying to ride with him, right?
It's tough.
So literally the comments were split between
Classic.
Never, by the way.
the comments were split between she's your wife now.
Mhm.
If the wife wants to get in the backseat, it'll be her decision.
That's exactly right.
But it wouldn't be the mom's right to the front seat,
That's
right?
exactly
Because
right.
like as wife, the wife takes that trump in the relationship. So that's what the arguments were, and obviously the opposite were that same scenario.
Crazy.
So much so that mom caused the scene. So instead of her going with the family, wifey got out the car and like go and sat in her car and waited for them to leave, and then she just bounced.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
So-
not really.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
like
How's
that
it for men
situation.
though? But how's it for men? So we know that that's what it is. And sorry to interrupt, but how's it for men? Like if it's the father-in-law or
I'm
the
getting
father?
back. I mean,
Oh, facts. I
I'm
think
saying,
like
do
if it's switched around,
Yeah, I'm saying, do the men get in
in
the front?
general, this is how I believe it should go.
yeah. If now I'm gonna get it back because of my choice.
Yeah, I'm getting it back
Right.
every time.
But
Respect.
I'm not gonna. But the line of respect is letting me choose to get in the back because
Yes.
technically the respect should be that he immediately thinks about getting in the back when he's about to get in the car. This is my wife.
No, I'm
this is my
saying
car,
so.
this
So
is my-
if your wife's driving and then your father-in-law, it's either you and your father-in-law in the front seat. Who's going?
I
Like-
would. What we're
like,
like,
yeah.
we're on the same page
Yeah.
at least. All right. This is how I think it should go in healthy relationships. At least this is
Mhm.
how I see it.
Mhm.
My wife's driving. Her dad is coming on a trip.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the back seat immediately.
100%.
I'm gonna choose the back seat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When I go reach for that door, you know what he's gonna say?
Mhm.
Oh no, big fella, go ahead, get up front.
Yes, because
Yeah.
what'd you do? You showed him what?
I showed him respect
100%. That's it.
in the
That's it.
position
Yeah.
that
And
he
gave
has,
him choice.
right?
That's right.
But he also showed me respect, understanding
Yes,
this is your wife.
that's
I
right.
know that you're giving me a nod of respect.
Yeah.
But I also want you to know that I
He's toning
respect you
down.
as a man.
He's
Yeah.
toning you down like
You don't have
chill.
to do that, bro. This is your wife.
is literally
I
your
got
wife.
it. I can
Chill.
sit in the back.
That's right.
And we might have a little back and forth. Like, no, for sure. You can sit up there. And he's
And
like,
that's
no,
a cool
I
back and
insist.
forth, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
I insist. Hey, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. I'm gonna scoot the chair up. I'm gonna even that's a play. When I get in, I'm gonna scoot my chair as
Come
far
on,
as I
bro.
can, be
Come on,
uncomfortable,
bro.
so you can be as comfortable as you can in the back.
And on my side, I'm with you because I used to be like that, but I don't want no small talk.
Wait,
No,
what
I'm
do I have to
serious.
do?
Like,
No, you don't have to.
Don't,
Yeah,
no, I'm serious.
yeah,
All
I'll
that
let them
extra wanting to reach over, bro. I said get in the front seat. Shut up and get in the front seat. Seriously, bro. It's my wife. If I want to get in the front, I'll get in the front.
And that's what we're saying.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
we're all
past that in
agreement.
life.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
right.
past
We're all
that.
in
Like,
agreement without the.
if I'm telling you, because I already know, like, for me, if I'm sitting in the back, I know what kind of trip it is.
That's exactly right.
Like, so for
That's
me to say,
exactly
hey,
right.
you sitting in the front seat, that means don't talk. Just sit in that front seat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't, hey, are you sure? Because that small talk for me, I'm like, bro, I already said it once.
I
I'm not
respect
trying to
that
small
that
talk.
side of it
As
too.
I don't have
matter
time for
of
that.
fact,
You know what I
too,
mean?
Yeah.
When it's mom and dad, like when it's me, wife, and then a couple, like her parents or our parents, women. There are times I don't want to be up in the front seat with your dad.
Stop.
I want to be in the front seat with you.
Yeah.
Let him be in the back with his wife.
100%.
Oh yeah, y'all sit up
If
front.
the wife,
No.
if the wife is going 100%, they sit together. No question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not
a
even
question in
a
my mind.
question.
And I
Bro,
know,
I'm
but
I'm not
I
sitting
know
in the
the
back
back
seat with your mom.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I know what you're doing because that is a common thing. But actually, I'm gonna open this up a little bit. It's about.
We'll get back to you and Ellie in a second.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, I'm
this
sorry.
is about.
Oh, yeah,
This is rolling back. This is rolling back.
Yeah, this all goes. Yeah, this goes.
So I'm gonna unpack it a little bit more.
Because this is going to happen to you.
No, 100. No, we're telling you that we're giving you all the game.
100, this is the
So
game.
that way, because we're gonna barrel it back to what's happening
Yeah.
here. Because
Yeah.
what we're saying here applies to that. So look, the reason why this happens is because men value respect.
Yes.
That's if we can be honest, our values as men on a not cultural but overall basis. If we just had to do like a percentage, I'm pretty sure it's really high that respect is like our number one value.
Right.
So we have defined that over time in several ways, typically in interactions with each other,
Right.
and we can define it without having to speak on it.
Yeah, 100%.
So what we're explaining to you is something that we know innately, without even having to go through this, we just know that I know I'm gonna sit in this front seat. I don't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah,
You know, I
100%.
can just be like, let me adjust my body so we both look like we're going to the back seat. Do I need to do any of this? No. But it's just to show him I'm not a dick, dude.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't want to be embarrassed right now. And maybe this person is still not emotionally, because sometimes we ain't going to act like every stepdad or every
But
father-in-law is like.
But we have to address the levels. There's levels to this.
No,
Because,
we're going there.
Because if the dad got the cane, guaranteed front.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing to talk about.
That's what I'm. That's
There's
what
something I said. There's levels to this.
guaranteed.
You just
right,
gotta
right,
pick.
right,
You gotta be
right.
aware of the
But
situation.
what does my process do to help with that? My process avoids whatever the scenario.
Yeah.
If you got a
Avoids the
cane,
thought.
a
100%.
wheelchair,
Yeah, 100%.
No matter what
whatever
it
you're doing,
is,
I'm starting off in
it's-
the back because I know you're gonna push me to the front.
But because as men, we try to be a step ahead of the game.
that's
Yeah.
exactly
That's what I'm saying.
right.
We
There you
plan.
go.
So that in that plan, if I'm aware, I'm like, okay, well, hold on. But there is a level. If that person got the cane, front every time for me.
But notice
I'm
I didn't
never
say
getting in the front seat.
control.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
I said respect. Now,
Yeah.
here's the reverse. What's happening here in a minute, we're about to come back to this, with the wife, to Jeremy's point, and the mother, is so women value control
Yeah.
and emotion and feelings. And again, I'm not bashing women. These are just scientific. Look it up yourself. This is what women mostly value more than they would value, say, quote unquote, respect. And that's from a lot of different things that happen in the way that women are raised up versus how men are raised up. And
We're speaking culturally how
Yes.
how we have how we behave culturally.
yes, that's what.
Yes.
Thank you for cleaning that up. I don't mean to speak sexist or anything like
Right,
that.
right,
I'm just
right.
saying like this
It's
is
not
how.
just because you were born a woman doesn't mean you want control. We're
No,
typically saying
I'm just saying culturally
culturally
speaking,
speaking,
most
this
of the
is how we
time,
behave.
this is how it's set up, right? And again, one of the things I read was like, think about it. Girls don't grow up playing. Like most girls don't grow up
Playing
playing
team sports
in
or-
groups.
yeah.
They play individually, and then when the group comes together, it's kind of like, well, I've been individually creating my own ideologies for so long. I don't know if this works, and then it just starts that process. Whereas little boys are always in a group, always figuring it out, always on teams, always in
know
something.
how to defer to leaders.
You understand what
or
I'm saying?
become a
So
leader,
when
whatever.
it gets to the adult part of it, it's no different. It just now has an age attached to it that's a little bit older. So what's happening here is not a respect issue with Jeremy's thing. This is a control issue. So the mother should be acting as if they were the father-in-law in this role.
Mhm.
Immediately going to the back and be like, no, you're the wife. You go to the front. So I don't give any leeway to the boy or the mama for even having his wife in that situation. Period. Like there's,
But you're talking about to the store.
to get
But
to
that-
get back to
that's-
this.
and that
Yes.
that's getting back. That puts it up perfect. I don't know why I just stuttered on that, but
That's right.
it puts it perfect. That it's the perfect when you're in. You have to be aware of the situation, like he said. What you're wanting, I believe, from his mom or dad or whoever you're talking about in this situation, I kind of forgot,
Mom.
is when he said, "Hey, when I'm asking you to get in the front seat, I need you to be like, hey, are you sure I need to get in the back seat?" That's what you're not getting. I guess you're feeling like you're not getting that there.
right.
So to me, it's like you're resorting to, well, he's just a mama's boy.
No, you got to get that together
Well,
now.
but yeah, you know what I mean. And to me, it's like and it just resorts to black and white, man. If you love somebody, you'll figure it out, man.
Right.
You just got to figure that out, because at the end of the day, if you really love him and he's really a mama's boy, let me figure out how to be mama's girl. Or
That's
something
right.
like that.
That's right.
Whatever
Right.
that is, like be that thing that you want him to be. You be that thing.
Yeah, you're seeing her as competition when she
That's
could
right.
be. She could be giving you game.
Yeah, giving you the
Even
game. There you go.
deeper-
That's what I'm
even
trying to say.
deeper-
That's what I'm trying to
even
say.
deeper,
That's what I'm
you're
trying to
trying
say.
to control
You-
his mama.
That's what I'm
Right.
trying to
And
say.
this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
can't do that. So
No,
you
no.
should, what Brian, Cori, everybody think is saying is like, stop focusing on his mama for a second. How about you focus on making him so enamored on you that he realizes this is my
I
wife.
don't need
'Cause
to
she said,
seek
I don't
my
need to-
mom anymore.
Is he really ready? He's a mama's boy. He's ready.
Yeah.
One thing I know, in order to be a mama's boy, you
They
have to
gonna treat
value
women right.
relationship, emotions, everything.
100%.
Being a mama's boy is almost corny.
Yeah.
So you have to be on another level of emotion to be a mama's boy. To always
High
want your mama.
emotional intelligence.
That's
all
who
of
you
that.
want.
Yes.
So you got to unlock that for you. Somehow, some way, you got to figure out how to get it. And if he's a mama's boy, there's something that she's doing that she's giving you. He said it perfect. She's giving you the blueprint. Every time you look
Just
at his
ask
mom,
her.
she gives you the blueprint.
Just ask her
That's
what
all
she's
it,
doing.
on that
Spend
ride.
some
Just
time.
ask
That's
her
all it
what
is.
she's doing.
Bro, spend some
That's
time.
all it
And granted, now I'm about to give you some cultural game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
that's-
you're
You're
right.
a
I forgot.
white
You're
woman.
right. I
Good
forgot.
point.
I'm about to give you some cultural game because there's some differences there too.
Yeah, because be
forgot.
careful with the black mom.
Yeah.
in
I'll take back what I
black
said.
culture, in black culture, this is test number one. First off, you know that we revere our black women.
Stop it. And
Especially
this is the
our
biggest
moms.
test, by the way.
Yeah,
This is the
that's
biggest
tough.
test.
This is the biggest test you're going
It's
to
We're all
moms,
about this.
grandmoms, they up there.
Big ones.
Oh,
Right?
ancestors looking down.
Right,
Don't
exactly.
let them be
They
named
up
Big
there.
Mama.
But here's the
Please.
test, though. Here's how we do. We know that it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a black woman that we are bringing home to meet mom. You can be a white woman like you are to meet mom or be with mom. We know that culturally speaking, we are very bi-gender. The men do men things. The women do women things. The second we go to a function, you come to my house and you all up under me, my mom gonna be like,
Not cool.
she not for you,
Not cool.
right?
Yeah.
Get in that. If mom's in the kitchen, get in the kitchen.
Ask her.
If mom doing something, you ain't even gotta ask her. You just, hey, how can I be helpful?
Yeah,
I just want to be around.
Don't change. Don't change. Please.
Don't get in there and do the you know what I'm saying, like what Matt was talking about
Pandering,
a
none of
couple episodes
that
ago.
stuff.
You start changing language, everything else. You don't have to do none of that.
None of that.
No.
All you have to do is let the mom know, I'm here to supplement your son, not take him.
That's it.
Yeah.
When
I'm
you-
here to
yep.
be a rock for him. You know what the mom's gonna do? The mom's gonna say, I respect that, because what I've been looking for my son is somebody who I know is also strong. Not saying that even the mom can own the son. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, perfect example, my wife is white. First thing I did when we had a family function, I actually left the house.
Let her be.
Because I knew she gotta be cool
Put her
in
out
this
there on the
environment with
wolves,
mom.
baby.
She has to, or she's not gonna survive.
Yeah.
She has to. When I got back, mom's pulled me in the kitchen. Pulled me in the bathroom, set me on the tub. You know, she'd be on the tub, act like she's doing somewhere here. She said, "This the one, huh?" I said, I told you. She passed the test. Katie did nothing different beyond who she was.
Be yourself.
But again, there's a level of respect there too, how we say with men, right? Of she was able to say, she's not performing for my son, and she doesn't desire to be first place in the way that you're saying, I want to be first place. She desires to be with him. She wants to love him.
The placement really is.
The placement thing doesn't matter, because I'll tell you why. I know you're in first place.
He's marrying you.
He's marrying you. The man proposed you, bro.
Hey,
There's no bigger thing.
One thing you have to learn, every woman on this planet, I hope every woman's listening. A man loves what he does. I know that sounds basic. I mean, if you want to know what a man loves, follow his action. So if you're like, I don't know if I'm number one, did he marry you? That's how simple it is.
Y'all
for
been
us.
together for
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah,
He
that's how simple it
proposed
is.
to you. Like, he want to be with you.
That's right.
And you say he a mama boy. You think he gonna do something outside of his mom's approval?
Stop it.
If he is a mama's boy,
Right.
how-
If he is, he's not. So you've already won.
Yeah.
You're creating a narrative that really isn't
It's
even
toxic
there.
Quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get toxic quick.
It's not there.
bro.
So I would say, hey, you say, should I talk to him about it now, or am I overthinking?
Yes.
Two things. You
Yes
might be
and yes.
overthinking, but also don't keep it to yourself, because overthinking is just going to build toxicity over time. It's the moment you have to start like, hey, I might be tripping, but this is what I saw.
Right.
You
And,
know,
and,
or
it's
this
that
is what
simple.
I feel.
and speak to that insecurity to yourself.
Yes,
Right. Meaning,
I own it.
yes, I do this, or I know I feel like I'm really overthinking, but what I'm looking for, or what I need, is I want the way that you are enamored with your mom, the way that you treat your mother, the way that you exalt her. I want to feel that too.
I wouldn't even bring the mom up.
I don't know.
Basically, you say unlock your inner whiteness.
Be
white.
You got it.
Be
Just
white.
don't bring them tears out.
Yeah, just
Oh,
be white.
please
This
don't do
is
that. Please
this
don't
is
do that.
perfect time to unlock that power of white.
Show
This is
your
it.
culture too.
All the
But
words
here-
he said.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I wouldn't even. Again, I'm trying to focus on staying away from.
Right.
Controlling other people.
For sure.
So I wouldn't even bring her up. I would literally just say, "Listen, babe, we're married, and what makes me
Getting
most comfortable, getting married, right? What makes me most comfortable is knowing that I am your option. So, like, for anything, if you have an emotional something that you want to clear out, a financial, political, physical, whatever it feels like, I need you to know that at every one of those stops, I'm your guy, right? How do I get, like, is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable in those spaces so that, you feel like I'm that?
Very good point.
Because
Yeah,
what
but-
you're doing
but-
now...
But what if that's not her way of fulfillment of how she wants to receive what she wants from that dude? Like, in other words, if she,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, like what if she's saying that, hey, the competing and all that, what if she wants an exact answer? Like, hey, like, what if she wants to say, hey, I feel like your mom is XYZ? What if that's what she really wants to get off?
Well, because we don't know, so to me, I'm just so focused about like not ever applying any pressure to anything other than me. So the second I throw it out there, like it could be something else. I don't have footing over there.
But I don't think it's pressure if I'm your wife. Like, if
she's
she's my wife,
she's confused and she doesn't know if she's overthinking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't think it's overthinking if you're saying it on a point. These are your feelings.
Sure.
I married you for you to take light of my feelings. My feelings is I feel like you and your mom have this connection that I want to have with you, and I get jealous of it.
That's okay.
Tell her the truth.
No, that's okay too.
Tell her the truth.
That's okay.
Because what happens is, as a man, we start to we why is she acting like this? Like, I don't want him to walk off and be like, what was she really trying to say? That's
for sure.
Yeah, just get straight to the point.
So you're both right. What you're trying to do is minimize the collateral damage that could happen.
Facts, 100%.
What you're saying is sometimes
it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. The collateral. You got to get to the meat, right? Both work.
Mm-hmm.
Both can work. Both can also.
No, both work well. It's just both have their own.
For sure, they have their own consequences, and that's the problem. You
got to deal. You just can't say "mama's boy" and all that. That's all it is.
Right.
You
my
baby, like you said. Direct answer.
Right.
Give her a couple words. Give her a couple words, like, babe, like, give her a little phrase.
No, you just could say. I would say if you're asking me, therapist Cori.
Oh yeah.
How you get unstuck? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of what Matt was saying and Jeremy was saying, reflecting into yourself. The qualities that you believe that he sees in his mom, do you feel like you don't have them?
Yeah, because here's the other thing. Did he coin himself a mama's boy?
Or did you?
Did you feel what I'm saying?
Because if you did,
it has to be her because she said red flag.
Red flag, he's a total mama's boy.
But what does that mean? Because culturally, he may think he don't even be a mama.
And if you talk to him about it, he may say, yeah, I go to my mom about certain things, but it's about how I can treat you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've never gone to my mom for anything else. And now you've created this.
Right. I mean, but I mean, and I'm vouching for you, Ellie. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? What's up, girl? But no, he's constantly seeking her opinion on everything. Like, come on.
No.
Like, if she is telling the truth, it got to be multiple. That's ridiculous.
I see that. But remember, we're talking about 2 years, they're girlfriend and boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Now they're just getting proposed. So this is a brand new proposal. In my time, bro, I was seeking out advice from mom, dad, that's Matt, right. Jeremy, everybody, bro. Like,
and they were 25.
I'm not. You feel me? Yeah. I'm not in a. I've never been married before. I need to seek the people who have been. Mm-hmm. You know that I love this person, so that doesn't mean I don't come for you for other things, right? Mm-hmm. And especially for us as men, if you say you go to her opinion on everything, I hate when people catastrophize.
Yeah.
Facts.
You say I don't go to her for everything.
Because this is the point I'm making. Because this, from my personal experience, when you start talking like this, you truly believe it.
Yes.
And what I'm saying to you is, what if you went to that boy and he was like, huh? What are you talking about?
Exactly. I have no idea. I went to her 2 times, and it was the 2 times.
So that's why I said it's the wording, because what if it's the most important things to her? So what if it's like, hey, what about kid stuff? Where should we move? Where should we put the kid? What about this? Should we get married? That's ridiculous if you're going to your mom's first rather than the person you're trying to marry.
That's crazy. 100%. But what if the conversation? But what if the conversation is this? What if the conversation she believes is that, but the conversation I had with my mom is, hey, the reason why I love this woman is because she reminds me a lot of you, and I really respect you, and I need to know how to better treat her, especially when we're starting to have some of these conversations about kids and stuff like that. And if I want these things,
if I
and
told
she feels
you this,
different,
how would that make you feel? And then
I don't think, but I don't think she would. Right, that I think she has enough information to be saying he's constantly seeking her opinion, which is he's seeking opinion that she don't want him to be seeking from the mom. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like to me.
Right.
That's
so
all
then
I'm saying.
say that.
But give us more information right back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think personally, you're right, but I'm saying who's defining what?
Yes.
Are we grouply defining?
No. So don't talk to him about it until like he said, until you write back and get all the information.
Yeah, let's get a
so we
little
can
bit
get you
more.
some real unstuckable advice.
For sure.
Right
Or-
now, I'm
Don't be
telling
stuck
you,
in stupid.
stay away
Yeah.
from it.
Or you're stuck
For
in stupid,
sure.
which is a
Yeah,
segment where a
you
person
know what
puts the same
I'm
finds themselves and stuck.
Huh?
He said,
That boy did a.
Well, I kind of did this so
he
he
did a
can,
speed run, a little tempo run.
so it wouldn't be no
Ellie, we
pause in
love
there.
you. We love you.
Yeah, we
Thank you.
did. We did. give
Hey,
her
and by the
good
way,
information.
just so we can say it now, she did ask the question. You stood in the fire with us. You're welcome to the cookout. Just don't bring no food.
Yeah.
Don't bring no food.
And we really gave you real keys because this is
Yeah.
real like information.
And you
from men.
talking to us.
Yeah, like, we
you
know,
at the
like-
cookout.
Also,
Yeah.
somebody who's married to a white woman.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
But-
just don't stand by the grill. What
And
else?
know you're white. Just know you're white.
Yeah,
You
don't
can-
stand
you
by the
can
grill.
see a lot
Stay
like
far away from the music. Like, don't touch the DJ booth. That's tough.
because you can hit them with the babe.
All of that.
You can hit them with all the
All of
babe.
that.
I tried to eat the collard greens,
Shut up, bro.
Cori. First of all, SNS is a segment where a person, place, or thing finds herself in a stuck and stupid situation. You too could be on a wheel, Stuckies. But Cori, spin that wheel.
The topic gonna be:
Hey.
is it stuck and stupid to put your spouses over your wife?
Absolutely.
Facts,
Or,
facts.
wait, spouse. Yeah, you mean?
Oh, my
wife-
bad.
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Is
Is it stuck and stupid to quit your main job for the creator fund when you can get kicked out of it at any moment?
No. I don't think
I think stuck yes.
I say stuck.
so. I'm a mix.
I'm eh.
I'm stuck and two.
I'm
I
stuck
say
yes.
I'm only an because do you have debt? If you have debt, pay off that debt first before you quit that job.
That's a good point.
Then
That's a good
you can,
point.
because then you can start from scratch.
That's a good
Like
point.
even if you quit your job and you get kicked out, you're not left in
That's
the
a good
dirt.
point.
I'll tell you who did that recently. That guy who have you seen this guy on TikTok who was trying to buy a house and he essentially sold everything and got in his car and he's like, I'm gonna Uber till I save 60,000. Have you seen this?
Nah.
Yeah, he started the year off saying I'm gonna Uber till I save 60,000. I'm gonna buy a tiny home. I'm
Did he
build
do it?
Oh man, he got to 60 by like May.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah, boy, he must.
I seen
have
a
been
lady
he
do
was
it.
literally
Uber.
living in his car.
Yeah, so
every
all
day.
he's
I
doing
seen a
is
lady
just-
do it. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
so
possible.
now he's bored. So he just drives to like Vancouver, chills in Canada for a little bit. You know, bought something nice
What's
for his
his
mom,
name?
like a car.
But he still Ubers.
Oh, yeah, well, he decided to keep doing it, but he just stopped recording everything 'cause he was getting burnt out. So that's why I say stuck air because one, do you have a plan? Obviously, like if you have a plan and it's going to trump, it's going to take so much time to accommodate that plan that you can't give back to the business. Go for it, bro, because really that's how people win.
I say stuck yes because creator fund means TikTok, and if you got your
Oh,
eggs
good
all
point.
in one basket,
Good point.
you ain't gonna make it.
Good point.
You
No,
gotta
no,
be getting
that's a
paid
good
for
point.
multiple
That's a good point.
platforms to actually quit your job.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, especially with TikTok
We call that-
updating the
Diversifying.
yeah, real talk. But the way they update the regs and all the
They do that all the time
yeah,
too.
yeah,
They be
every day.
they
changing
do it so
all the
much
time,
you can't trust
bro.
them. Yeah, it's just the facts. See, this is why we love YouTube.
That's right.
We can trust
We love
YouTube
YouTube.
because
It's
your
really-
regs stay consistent and it's the
Well,
greatest.
they've also been in it for such
the
a long
best.
time.
You are the blueprint,
They don't
baby.
mind- well, also they probably have so much money they don't mind lawsuits. That's probably what it is.
Well, yeah, that too.
But Instagram,
But,
just, IG, I'm sick of you. You just, bro, they just took a video down from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they
they're
are
crazy.
doing that.
They
They have
do,
been doing
yeah.
it
Yeah,
lately.
like why? Like I know
Yeah.
y'all
But yeah,
backlog
I'm stuck
for 5
yesterday.
years.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm stuck and only because I can see why somebody would think it's stupid. Some people, I think it's because those people value certain security, and that's okay. Some people don't value that. Like
That's
it's
okay.
okay.
I'm
That's
one
what
of
I'm
them, so
saying.
I could definitely.
If you a hustler and you want to go do that, like, so I used to be I'm a person who jumped off that rock. I used to be a person that like, I value this, and I still value security, but I have now opened my eyes to see that there are plenty of people who don't, and there's nothing wrong with that. They still make money and live life just as well, or if not better,
Sometimes
than I
better.
do, right? So.
Yeah.
Because they have
How
time.
am I supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? You know, so and they have control over the things that they want to do. So like,
That's
so
right.
sometimes I'm like, I have my stability, but I have no control.
Bro, my
You
phone
farted?
dropped
Oh.
so
I
loud.
thought that was a rip.
I
bro.
thought he
was like,
farted.
God.
I didn't hear nothing. The way you look, I thought it was
I
a roach
ate
moving or something.
since like 11.
And then like what Brian said with the reason why I'm like on the other side is you put all your eggs in one basket, and it could be something very slight. It can be that like I'm talking about you violated the terms and conditions just twice.
You might have looked
You're
wrong.
And
done.
it'd be right, and it'd be something in the background. You forgot that there was a magazine up there that had some sort of nudity or something, and it was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
And you're done. Like
It just takes a lot.
it's
man.
tough, bro. It really do, and people don't be know, especially when it comes to content creating. it's hard work, bro, and people just be thinking,
the more
they
creators,
just-
the more it
Yeah,
comes out the
I
pool,
wanna-
and the less your video is gonna get views,
right.
and
Yep.
it's a lot.
It's the
Remember?
game that they play. You know, if you're gonna use their platform for free, they're like, okay, well,
Plus, somebody pushing that button too. Don't get it.
Yeah,
don't get it
100%.
twisted.
Yeah, don't ever get it twisted.
Somebody
Every
opening
time.
the gates,
Every
right?
time.
Right.
Every
That's why we
time.
love you, Triller and YouTube, baby.
that's why I said, Triller, what's up, baby? I appreciate you.
Do I need to slide the
next?
Triller? Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, I'll show you after.
Spin that wheel.
But
spin
I might
that
got to.
wheel.
The ride.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Speaking of
We
getting
just
kicked
talked
out,
about getting kicked. You know what? This episode done.
Is it stuck and stupid to get mad at someone if they call you the N word?
Hey, I can personally speak to this one.
If someone calls you the N word, is it stuck and stupid to get upset at them?
Yes.
Why I ain't gonna say stuck? No. Oh,
Yes.
why I gonna say stuck? Yes.
I'm gonna say stuck. Yes.
I'm saying for 2024, I love saying that because you get away with anything. But with 2024, I believe it's stuck and stupid
That's what I
to
just
get
said.
upset.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, I said
Oh
yes.
yeah, get upset. Yeah,
I think it's.
what?
I
For
think
what?
it's.
I'm time for that.
I think stuck. I'm stuck, and or maybe even stuck. No. Here's why.
Mhm.
Earlier in the segment, we talked about how men value respect.
Good point.
And of course, what I view as respect versus what you view as respect
Two different things.
are going to
That's
be
right.
different.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes there's general commonalities.
Oh no, there's base level.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have a base.
But then there are other things that, like, I know plenty of people who are black people who will not ever use the N word and look down on other people who use the N word
And we'll cuss you out.
and will
for
cuss
using
you
it.
out for
Yeah.
using it.
Yeah.
Because in their perspective, that is disrespectful.
Mhm.
So I can see that. And I'm not now the thing that throws me off is getting mad.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
I'm
the thing that throws me off. I'm like, I'm not gonna get mad.
Yeah, right.
It depends for me.
That's the only
All right,
reason why.
so here's why this is working.
Christine, love
Because
me
it
like
says get
who?
mad, right? And it says when they call you the N word. Now, if we're just calling me the N word, I'm never gonna get mad. When you couple anything with that, so aggression.
B-A-N? B-A-N?
No, listen, no aggression with calling me the N word. Fast forward movement with calling me the N word.
Right, you added the caveats.
Fighting.
What you're
yeah.
saying is the
Put all
N-word
the
doesn't-
caveats
If
on
there's
it.
an N-word
What's the
caveat,
Right. The N-
If he came aggressive,
the N-word doesn't threaten your safety.
100%, if a great white, we'll just say it. If a great
if
white
somebody
came,
just walks by me and was like N-word, I'd be like, okay, like it doesn't.
no, I'm just saying for it, man. You just walk. We'll just say, fine, I got you. You walking with Cruz and Miles. You just walking.
That's a caveat.
No, yeah, I'm giving you a caveat.
I have
You
to
just
beat
walking, paying attention, and
I have to beat
you
him.
just open the door to your truck. You stupid.
Yeah, I gotta beat on him.
Look at them
because
little-
now, no,
I wouldn't even get mad at that.
No, what are you,
I had
bro,
to draw
I'm with-
something good.
I'm with
Yeah,
my
yeah.
sons, and now if this person's, I'm gonna obviously evaluate if this person's a little off their rocker or whatever.
Spanish, negrito.
No, I don't really. That part doesn't. When I say off the rocker, I mean mentally.
I'm just making sure. I'm just saying to make sure it's just not great whites.
Listen,
It could be a great
Listen,
message.
let me tell you.
Right.
Let me tell you how I know that I don't get offended. Right, my wife is Hispanic. She's Mexican, and they play loteria all the time. If you know anything about loteria, there's an actual piece. Which, by the way, it's 2024. Let's go ahead and speak on it real quick.
Yeah, nobody want to talk about that.
Nobody
though.
wants to talk about
Yeah.
this yet. Okay, and I get it. Maybe in Mexico, it because of what it means in Mexico, we gotta take the negrito tile off of the loteria. I'm sick of it.
You stepping into a tough territory. That's
No, I'm sick
cartel
of
right
it. What are we talking
That's
about?
the cartel.
there.
Because
They know you
this-
got. They
I'm
this
married to a
game-
white woman. I can't speak
This
on this.
game was built a long time ago. This game was built a long time ago. We get on Disney Plus right now, and they put up disclaimers before we press play.
Are we gonna make it a big deal?
Huh?
I mean, like, we can make a big deal right
I'm
now.
not making a big deal. I'm just saying
Oh.
it's time. Let's call him something else. Maybe the mailman, like it's supposed to be, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've been in situations where I've been called the N word, and it doesn't really affect me. And it's by my like in the moment we talked about a couple episodes ago. It was me and him. There was nobody around me to see me, quote unquote, getting disrespected. I didn't have to have an ego moment or anything like that. You can call me whatever you want. You're the idiot. I'm not really doing nothing. So you doing all that whatever. But
It don't bother
I got
me.
my kids with me, and you're aggressing me, and you're calling me the N word. When you get in striking range,
Yeah.
you will be stripped. Like I'm just telling
Yeah,
you now.
if you're threatening and other things,
That's why I said caveat
Right.
plus the N word,
Yeah.
and don't let it be that with my kids. Yeah, I think I
the
black out in them
words
moments.
the words don't bother me, but I get how they can bother other people because they have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you first. We're gonna talk about it right there for a half second. Hey man, you don't gotta be like that. Lord loves you. You know.
I play too much Call of Duty.
Corey,
Facts,
spin
bro.
that wheel.
Speaking of, can't wait for the next release because I need change.
What's going
You know,
on with
I
that?
made
Is there
them
something
forever.
I keep seeing news?
Call of
Is it
Duty's
bad news or
falling
good?
off, bro.
Yeah, it's falling out for sure.
Oh, okay.
That last one was good.
COD
though.
sucks.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Is it stuck and stupid to plan for the worst when planning? Question mark. Or should you just stay focused on the positive?
No.
Question mark.
No, I say stuck. No, it's not stupid. Just
I say stuck. No, that there.
I will forever plan for the work. I will plan for everything.
100%.
you have
every
to,
time.
or it's not planning.
Thank you.
Well, back up. Like Brian would say, that's not proper planning.
Yes.
See,
planning.
planning lead. I don't know why.
But
I keep
every
talking
time,
country.
that's the problem sometimes with me and in my workplace. I'm also always seen as like the negative. Like, why you gotta bring up? I'm like, I'm not bringing up the negative. I'm thinking of the possibility of what could happen.
Because we're the ones that's supposed to have answers.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what you say can happen, and then what I say can happen. So why don't we plan for both?
What's wrong with that?
That's it. That's all I'm
Ain't that what
saying.
the asshole girl the other day? Well, I mean, if it was that easy, why can't you? She was why couldn't you have done both?
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's
Bro,
plan
it's
for both.
all three of them have been, or four, been on the edge.
I know.
Is it stuck and stupid to focus more on physical attraction than emotional connection when first meeting someone?
No.
I hate this.
No, stuck no. For
Not
me.
the question. I just hate that there's people that can tell me stuff like, "It was love at first sight." Was it? You
So
saw
you
that-
you looking at the baddie first, or you
well,
looking at the emotions first, baby?
technically,
Unless physical attraction does mean love to you.
Or if we're getting to the scientific realm,
I know, right?
That's what I really appreciate
get to the
because
scientific realm.
I get it.
When you talk about pheromones,
Yeah, pheromones.
I might scientifically be attracted to you, right? And I
What
could,
if
but
they're
I
across
don't
the street?
think you said what?
Like, stop playing.
Are you-
Pheromones
Are you
travel,
sleeping
bro.
on them pheromones,
No,
boy?
I get it.
You
I get it.
sleeping.
I get it.
Hey,
I'm not talking
I just
about-
ate a burrito. I was
No,
down with
I get it. But now let's mix it up. New York City, middle of the day, lunchtime, 1 block away. I see this person. I am not
You
thinking to myself.
said, "Ooh, she just too fine.
Because
She
first
knows
of
she's
all,
bad
there's
too."
72
She is banging.
pheromones around me at
Right.
any
Ooh, she out
second.
there.
So I
No.
don't-
I was just going to your point of
Yeah.
love at first sight. But granted,
Yeah.
99.9%
There's
of
got
the
to be a lot
time,
to happen for it to be
I
love for
seen
her.
that thing thanging.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or something.
Yeah.
You saw something. She
I
looked-
told Katie one time. I told her, "Sorry, Katie, I'm finna say it." She was like, "Oh, what are you gonna tell my dad whenever you're like asking, First, I'm not asking your dad for your hand in marriage. I'm gonna tell him what my intentions are. It's number one. Number two, I'm gonna be like, she's sweet, very kind, funny, love God. She love me. Also, respectfully, that ass fat. Respectfully.
Yeah, you
Katie
can't
like,
respect-
stop. I'm like, I
Listen,
gotta
you
let her
can't
know.
respect
That's
that.
what that's what they told me. You know what I'm saying? You was posting
Brian
them
would
gym
listen.
pics.
If somebody came home with Peyton, they said that to you, Brian.
Hey,
would-
listen.
But again, her family, they're great whites, and
No,
I'm serious. There's passion.
I
They
would've
got there's
got-
certain things they ain't doing. I'm doing it.
Nah,
You
I
feel
would
me?
have never. I'd have never said that, but I told her I would say that respectfully. That's what I seen. You know what I'm saying? I seen you posting the gym pics. I seen you playing basketball one day. I was like,
Yeah.
Listen,
golly.
my wife, when I saw her, it was the lips.
Mm.
One no pheromones. I just saw them big old lips and said, "God, I like that right now.
Gotta.
I like that right now."
Still had the never mind.
Yo, it's into some shadow work, bro.
All right, man. Let me get up out of here real quick.
Come on, Stuckies. It's time to cry.
We ain't gonna cry. Whoa, what the?
Oh my God.
All right, man. Self-care. Shout out to Mac Miller.
Mm.
RIP. Shadow work with Cori. Here we go. I'm trying to make the prompts a little bit longer so you can dig into it a little bit further. Hey, yo, think about your relationship with rest and self-care. Have you ever felt guilty or undeserving of taking time for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
How have cultural or familial expectations influenced the way you approach rest and relaxation? That one's going to be a big one for me.
Mhm.
And what would it mean for you to give yourself permission to rest without guilt or the pressure to always be productive?
This is good.
I know. That's why I came up with
Yeah,
it.
I mean, clearly, we're all going to say we felt guilty. Well,
100%.
we all grew up in the same house, so a lot of this stuff we're going to sound like a broken
Maybe
record
similar,
on.
may not.
But culturally, if familially, God, I hate that word.
Familial.
Yeah,
You gonna say La
familially.
Familia, huh?
Yeah, like one time, I forgot who said that. Oh, you found the familial. whatever. And I'm like, boy, stop using that word. Just say.
But it's the correct word.
I know, but it's just something about that word throws me off. Just like piggyback. It's just those two. Like, piggyback, familial. Those are the words.
Like, what Kendra say? He ain't even got to be deep.
It ain't got to be deep. I guess I just don't like them. So culturally, and this is going back to Ellie. Let's back it up a little bit. Culturally, black mothers have seen their sons stripped from them for, I don't know, hundreds of years now, in different ways: prison, slavery, abuse, murder,
lynching,
all of it.
Whoa.
Okay. No, I'm just being honest.
That's the truth.
And it hasn't stopped because now there's different versions of it in 2024. So this is another reason why, Ellie may be feeling the way she's feeling, because it's hard for black moms to let go. So let's bring it back to this point. In the same brain, black folks don't know how to rest. We don't. Our whole life has been, don't rest because you don't deserve it. You got a lot more to do. You got a lot more to accomplish. We even say things out loud to ourselves like, we have to work 5 times harder
to
get half of the. But what we don't understand when we're saying stuff like this is we're literally giving that statement power, and now we start to internalize these feelings. And now I feel like when I wake up, I'm on go mode. How much so? I'm 38. I sleep 4.5 to 5 hours, maybe the most 6 hours a night. That's horrible, right? Why? Because at 12 o'clock, my brain is saying, you got one more thing you can do before you go to sleep. One more thing. Come on, man. You got this. Why? Because my ancestors looking at me like, I wish I had the time that you had to, you know what I'm saying? I was out in the field, and I'm just up. So from a cultural perspective, familiar perspective, obviously we were influenced to work extra hard, work ourselves to death most times, right? So for me, I've actually taken a radical approach in this. I actually appreciate it to rest and get relaxation now more than I ever have, because I know I don't get sleep. I just told you that. I'm still working on that part of it. But like vacation, I've upticked in the last 8 years, right? Spending money on myself, this is a big one. I never shopped for myself, got clothes and stuff like that. Now I feel like that's one of my things. If I want something, I'm just gonna buy it, because I'm trying to get myself used to this thing of like, relaxation looks like retail to me sometimes. Just getting away, taking a moment to myself. That's true. Just keeps me productive.
They call it retail therapy.
That's right. Giving myself permission to go to the gym. I feel weird going to the gym because I'm like, damn, that was an hour. I could have, you know what I'm saying?
Been doing this.
Right. But now I have to force myself to go, because this is the test of like, am I trying to break that? I know I can't break, curses. I'm not God. I get it. But there are some things that with God's help, I can kind of readjust. And this is a big one. I'm glad you brought this up, because I'm like, and all of us culturally have that inside of us. It depends on how we grew up. Like, if you grew up well off, you probably are getting pretty good, sleep. Like, because you already understand what that feels like. You already been through that process. Like, I'm pretty sure my kids, when they get older, they're going to get some good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect that. And so I try not to I wake them up early for school, but that's because I have to.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Straight up with the questions. Have you ever felt guilty and undeserving? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's like to like treat myself and like enjoy it. Even when I do treat myself, I feel like it's wrong.
You feel like you got to get back to work or something, right?
Like what did I just do? Or I could have spent this money on something else, or I could have used this time differently. Culturally speaking, it's straight up. It's in our DNA. Like it's what we've not only seen, but it's what we've heard. It's what we've lived. It's truly in our DNA. Like I really don't know what else another way to put it. And what would it mean for you to give yourself permission to rest without guilt?
Big time.
For me to ever do that, as much as I do, it would mean that
you're healed.
A darker version of that. But yes, I'm healed. But I don't know what it means, because I don't know what that would ever look like.
I think that's healthy. So I think that would be that you've made that step. I'm saying for me, until I've learned what that is, to directly answer this question, sure.
My permission to rest is I'm dead. Otherwise, I'm working, or I'm
Young
productive.
Jeezy, something you can sleep when you die.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Again,
Like I don't.
these are the things
Yeah,
that get
these
into
are
us.
the- these
That's
are
what
the
I'm saying.
tropes that,
We
like-
just say these things, but it's
Yeah.
like, bro, this is why it has power.
I got
Yeah.
like I
Hustle,
single
hustle,
guy,
hustle,
one
hustle, hustle.
one job or not one job. It's just me.
So
I
you got
have
one
3
income,
jobs. You know,
yeah.
I'm working myself to the bone. I got bills. I got stuff to do. Like I don't know how to relax. I'm averaging 4 or 5 hours a night. I don't know how to operate without being productive or without doing things that mean extra or
we
like
gotta change that, bro.
surviving.
We gotta
I'm
change
trying.
it. No. I'm saying like, I know everybody about to answer similarly. We gotta change it.
I got a different answer. Go ahead.
No, well, Corey,
Yeah.
you always talking about get some sleep.
Mine. Let me keep it short, but I'm gonna just take one of the things from there.
Yeah, go ahead.
But mine is just, I never appreciated a nap, bro. Like,
Oh my
Man,
God.
talk about
bro,
it.
ain't
Talk
that
about
3 to 4 o'clock nap, maybe 5 really pushing it, maybe 2 to 3. That thing right there is tough.
Very healthy for you too.
Yeah, that
As long
is
as
your.
it's an hour and a half or 30 minutes. You can't do
Mine
an
don't
hour.
even. Mine need to be 15, 20, maybe
Yeah, I be
30
taking
max.
power naps.
30,
And it-
30
it's
minutes,
just-
bro. The science.
Uh,
I know.
it's-
I'm not to interrupt, but the science says you need 30 minutes or you need an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause you gotta have
Just
on half
puts you
cycles.
through the whole
dependent on the
cycle.
cycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
gotta
Oh, I
get
didn't know
on
that.
cycle.
I'm glad you told me that. I'm gonna
you
start
might be in
applying
REM.
that pressure.
And wake up and then
Yeah, it's tough.
But the
Yeah,
naps are
that's-
important. Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, that's it. Like for me, I'm addicted to. Well, not addicted. This is what I want to do. I want to be a hustler. I want to. My uncle, which is y'all's pops, told us, "You work hard, play later."
That's right.
That's the reality of life. That's what I want to do. That's what I enjoy. Which I was gonna ask you, which we can't really get deep into, but you know, you say you're an introvert, and work is that space where I can be introvert but still be free.
Right on.
You know what I mean? So it's like for me, it's that's what hustling is. That's what not sleeping is. I don't care about not sleeping 4 to 6 hours. I enjoy that. I enjoy not getting sleep. I enjoy knowing that I'm fighting for my goal to leave a legacy for my family through the way I want to do it, which is not going corporate or doing it by myself or
Yeah, you gotta do it.
struggling. I like struggling, like not struggling to the point where I can't do trips.
Mhm.
But only reason why I ain't tripping because I ain't got money.
Yeah.
Bro, if I had money, I'd be on these trips. That's why I was like, that's why I say I enjoy these naps because it's a trip for me. Like that's all I can afford is a nap. It's free. So because I'm doing the content creators and all that stuff, I'm deciding to do that. But I like that pressure, bro. I like it. I like acting in that space. I like not having sleep. I like pressure, bro. I love it. So I don't feel no guilt. The only guilt I get really is just not having enough for my family.
Yeah.
Like, my daughter right now say, hey, let's go to Paris. I wish I could do that. I can't. Other than that, no, I'm good, bro. Yeah. I don't want no sleep, cuh. Paul was a tent maker, man. Hey, no, I'm just playing.
What about you, Cori?
And that
Paul used to sleep.
No,
Promise you
fact.
that. Promise
Hey,
you
you
that.
sleep for a
They
little
used to
Jesus
sleep under
slept
the
too,
trees.
cut.
bro,
No,
I'm
you
about
know
to say
what
that
I'm
fig tree.
that nap is tough.
saying?
He was
What
sleep
they
under
say?
that fig tree.
They say that when Jesus wept, it was Jesus slept.
Come on now.
Okay. No, I'm just joking. For
Real
me,
talk.
honestly, growing up and the way that we grew up, and shout out to Pops. This isn't like that Pops
And
instilled.
Mom, they were both
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
It's they grew up in big families.
Facts.
Didn't necessarily come from a lot of money, so they had and especially military family too. They grew up hustlers as well.
Mhm.
You just work hard,
Facts.
right? What's the phrase that Mom would always give us? Always do your best, and your best will always do. Right? That's it. Saturday morning, we up, ass crack of dawn, working.
6:30.
Working.
And
Oh, you
hear-
want to
all you
play
hear
the
is-
game? Right. You want to play the game?
Gotta earn
Work.
it.
You want to do something? Work
Work.
first. So like prioritizing the work and stuff like that has always been huge in our household, and I've always somehow felt like, dang, I just want to chill for a second, but I feel guilty in doing it. Now, this is what I learned. Man, I've done my work. We all out here have done my work. That doesn't mean there's not still work to do, but we've put in work. When you put in work, you also deserve rest. And for those who are out there who still want to hustle, the only thing in life that's undefeated is time.
And don't forget, God took one day.
Do you feel me?
Facts.
And ain't no telling how long the day was for us, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
my man said, and on the 7th day,
he rested, bro.
Come on.
Like, you put in the work, you have to get the rest. So for me, once I figured out, this was the turn for me. I stopped caring about how I thought people were going to look at me and judge me because I wasn't productive or something else. Oh, he's just a lazy slob. Da 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 da. I don't care. Call me that, and guess what? You're calling me that, and you're mad because you're working, and I'm chilling playing a game, my feet up. I do not care. I'm doing the things that I'm prioritizing my peace and joy. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna work hard when I need to work, and I'm gonna rest hard. Or I guess you can call it rest easy, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we got trauma, so it's hard.
Yeah, right. It's hard to do that, but I've got there. I'm trying to help Katie get there. Sometimes I'll sneak out of bed because I don't want her to wake up, and she'll get up. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like when the sun is up, I have to be up." You don't. Go to sleep. Are you tired? Yes. Go to sleep. That's literally your body is telling you, "I need sleep," and you're not giving it sleep because you feel like you have to be productive. Because of what? Well, growing up. Okay, I get the traumas you're growing up, but guess what? I'm really grown now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm really grown now.
Today, my wife goes, "Babe, I want to talk to you." Sure. I really need some time. No problem. Time for what? I don't have any work clothes. I just want to talk to you. I really would like some time to go shopping for myself. I was like, "Oh, I mean, you have plenty of it." No, I don't. Yeah, you literally do. You just say, "Babe, watch the kids. I'm gonna go shopping." Like it's just like that. It ain't even got to be no whatever. You just say, "Babe, can you watch kids for a few hours? I'm about to go shopping." I'm gonna say,
I say this all the time.
Go shopping.
Beyonce got 24 hours in the day too. Yeah. Now, granted, she has support and help and everybody else. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. She's not just out here on her own. Yeah. But it's still, the time is there. If you want to prioritize it, that's up to you.
Now, if you say, I have a hard time prioritizing that, that's a different conversation.
That's different.
Yeah. And then we can talk. But don't tell me you don't have the time. That's like the top 3 things in my life that turn my gears. And when I hear somebody say they don't have the time, bro, 2 kids, a wife, business, working full time, other commitments, and I'm going to find the time. So if you're going to tell me I don't have time, it's literally one of those things where I just want to be like, I want to put you in a corner and be like, bro, shut up. You got time.
You got time. Just prioritize what you want to.
Yeah.
Your place of peace is the movies.
Go for
Keep
it.
going. More.
Yeah. Please. Go every day.
You probably already feel like I go enough. Go more.
I go at minimum 25 times a year at minimum.
See?
Because that's what keeps me double platinum.
Listen, go more.
Oh, I do.
Go 50.
Lean more.
Twice a month?
Whatever brings you peace and joy, do more. If the back against the wall hustle brings you joy, do more. Just prioritize your joy and peace. That's the secret to life. That's the code.
The businesses are figuring out too, because all the big corporations are starting to consider the 4-day work week. Why?
Right.
Because they found out
they
that
are
you're
about
more
to do that.
productive.
Yeah.
All the other countries
they
have
are
shown us that it's doable.
We
just
behind
beyond
the eight ball.
doable. Beyond
We behind the eight ball,
You
bro.
become more productive. The science shows that you get more rest, more time.
They're gonna
yourself,
take your job with that AI. Stucky, be
Yes,
careful.
there was a huge study one time. We'll get out of here talking about how like they tracked people's on a work day who worked 8 to 5, and like basically from 1:30 to 5, nobody really doing no work.
Mm-hmm.
Like
100%.
everybody doing work from like 8 to noon, and they do very productive work, but you kind of just coast in the afternoon. And so many factors.
Because again, we're talking about military. Like back in the day when we first started building corporations, this is the stuff that they were building it on, right? The procedures they're building it on.
Right.
So we've been using these tactics since the 50s, and it's 2024.
Yeah, things got to shift.
Way more people have been born. Way more technology has been created, and we're still, a lot of things, paying minimum wage at a certain rate, working 8 hours a day. Like, bro.
One time my boss told me, I want to do this, we make the job easy. And then she paused and came back and said, well, not easy because like our jobs are hard. And my question was, why? Why can't the job be easy?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I think that's what I would like to get to. That the work even gets easy. Why are we working? If we have tools that can make it, that's what every business would want to do. You're working to buy your time back so that you can rest. So
we believe too highly. We value too high work culture.
Yes.
Yeah, it's way too high.
And the perceived productivity as being some sort of status. I don't give a damn that you work. I've seen people work 18 hours a day, never make over $60,000 a year.
Also, I've seen people, by the way, this is not about corporate, because I know people like to beat up the white-collar guys and all that. Man, I've seen people at warehouses work an 8-hour shift and just walk around fast.
That's facts.
Ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
But
That's facts.
every time you saw him, just hustling. Or the sales floors at the car dealers. Them car dealerships, bro, listen to me. Them car dealerships, I be paying attention.
Stand outside, do nothing.
Check this out. They get up from their seat, because they need to go outside and fart, smoke a cigarette, whatever.
Yeah.
They get up from their seat, they go outside, they'll check a few cars, right?
Get on their phone.
They get on that phone,
Yep.
they act like they're making a sales call, then what do? Come right back.
Come right
and
back.
Sit, they
Do nothing.
And this is 8 hours.
Get your ass on their phone. Call some leads.
Come on, yeah, it's 8 hours, and you're telling me, no, bro, listen, it's not worth it. So, hey, corporations, figure it out. Get us in there 32 hours.
You know,
The two of us.
sometimes you can work hard and not go nowhere. And what I mean by that is you can walk a mile on the treadmill or a mile down the street, and one of them you went somewhere, another you just stayed in the same place. So, which one was more work? I'll let you decide that. But while you're deciding that, you should probably go ahead and stir some tea up. That's gonna be a hard thought. Like, dang, I have to think about my life and think about, am I on the treadmill or am I walking down the street? Am I going somewhere? So when you sip, that's when you're sipping on the tea. You are reflecting. Am I going somewhere? How am I gonna prioritize my joy and my rest? Not feel guilty about it. And you're gonna come back next week because we got the answer for you.
Come on, baby. If it's up.
It is stuck.